Hey everyone, today we counting down the best Hulu original series. Let's begin. Number 10, Looking for Alaska. Charlie Plummer plays a young man who goes off to this wilderness boarding school and ends up making friends and finding love. This series is a flashback from an event, and as each episode progresses, it gets us closer and closer to what happened. You might think just based on the title of this, Looking for Alaska, that it's really a mystery.
What do they mean?
That's the mystery, isn't it?
But it's not much of mystery involved. It's more of a drama, along with Charlie Plummer. We have Christine Froseth, Denny Love, Jay Lee, and Timothy Simons as stars. Each actor brings wonderful nuances to each character. We get to watch the characters navigate friendships and love. The series has 8 episodes and each of them are about an hour long, so it would really kill a day, but it's also kind of worth the bench. It is aimed at the young adult market, but regardless of your age, you can enjoy it. With romantics and people that enjoy a good drama will probably also really enjoy the series. Looking for Alaska is an American teen drama streaming television miniseries created by Josh Schwartz. It is based on the 2005 novel of the same name by John Green. The miniseries premiered on Hulu on October 2019. It received acclaim from critics and fans of the book, with praise going toward its writing, acting, and faithfulness to the original source material.
Even when your heart breaks, you have to find a way to keep living.
Number 9, Shrill.
Could I also get the morning after pill?
Shrill is an original comedy series on Hulu, starring Aidy Bryant as a young overweight woman who decides to change her life, but not her body. Annie is trying to make it as a journalist while juggling bad boyfriends, sick parents, and a perfectionist boss. While the world around her deems her not good enough because of her weight, she starts to realize that she's as good as anyone else. It's a very simple and straightforward story told over 6 short 20 to 30-minute episodes. Shrill is an American comedy streaming television series based on West's book Shrill Notes from a Loud Woman. The series' first season was released in March 2019, and the third and final season released on May 2021. Number 8, Runaways.
I miss you guys.
Runaways tells a story of 6 kids: Carolina, Alex Wilder, Chase Stein, Gert Yorks, Molly Hernandez, and Nico Minoru, who witness their parents sacrifice a young girl in a very creepy ritual in a secret basement. It's a story that involves genetically engineered creatures, magical stuff, a ritual sacrifice, X-ray goggles, and so many other fantastical and sci-fi devices. And the show is imbued with very real problems that ground these characters with emotions and stakes that are relatable. As they grapple with the mystery of their parents and their mysterious pride organization, it's a story of broken friendship, shared trauma. Those very real emotions heighten the stakes of the otherworldly ongoings. Marvel's Runaways, or simply Runaways, is an American television series created by Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage, based on the Marvel Comics superhero team of the same name. The first season was released in November 2017, and the third and final season of 10 episodes was released on December 2019. Number 7, Reprisal.
Why are you here?
To take care of some business.
From the producer of The Handmaid's Tale and Fargo comes the action-packed Reprisal. It's a revenge thriller about a woman left for dead by her criminal brother and his gang. She puts together her own crew for revenge. When her missions comes under threat, she takes matters into her own hands, infiltrating the gang to take them down from the inside. This is an incredibly fun and well-acted thriller about revenge. It will hook you from the start and keep you entertained throughout the series. For a revenge show, it's smart and surprising. Reprisal is an American streaming television drama series, however. The series was cancelled after 1 season. Number 6, Little Fires Everywhere. The series is set in the 90s in the suburb of Shaker Heights, which is in Cleveland, Ohio. We begin with the ending. The very first scene, it sees the Richardson family watch the gorgeous idealistic home set ablaze, starring Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington. Little Fires Everywhere follows the intertwined fates of the picture-perfect Richardson family and an enigmatic mother and daughter who upend their lives. The story explores the weight of secrets, the nature of art and identity, the ferocious pull of motherhood, and the danger in believing that following the rules can avert disaster. Little Fires Everywhere is an American drama streaming television series based on the 2017 novel of the same name by Celeste Ng. It premiered on Hulu on March 2020 and consists of 8 episodes. Number 5, Future Man. Future Man is one of those hidden gems that you're gonna be so proud of that you found out. It's one of the best science fiction comedies of all time. Josh Futterman, a world-ranked gamer, still lives with his parents and has a dead-end job as a janitor at a sexual disease research center. He has social ineptitude, low self-esteem, and prominent inability to approach women, can only be matched by his unparalleled prowess at the Biotic Wars, a dystopian video game, where his character, Future Man, has the top ranking in the world. When he becomes the first and only person to beat the elusive final level, he's visited by the game's fictional characters, Tiger and Wolf, who prove to be all too real warriors sent back in time from a desecrated future with the task of recruiting him to save humanity from a deadly super race invasion.
Congratulations, you are the savior.
It is crazy, funny, and actually entertained. If you like time travel, science fiction, and some black humor, then this is definitively your show. Future Man is an American comedy streaming television series. A third and final season was released in April 2020. Number 4, Harlots.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
In this drama set in 18th century London, Samantha Morton stars as Margaret Wells, a brothel owner and mother to 2 daughters, Charlotte and Lucy. When Margaret's business is attacked by Lydia Quigley, a ruthless rival madam, a war breaks out over the city's most profitable commercial activity. Margaret is determined to fight back and protect her business, even if it puts everything else at risk, including her family. Harlots is a British-American period drama television series, created by Alison Newman and Moira Buffini, and inspired by the Covent Garden Ladies by British historian Hallie Rubenhold. The series' first season was released in March 2017. It was reported that Hulu had cancelled the series after 3 seasons. Number 3, High Fidelity.
So, here's how not to plan a career.
Zoe Kravitz as Rob. She owns her own record store in Brooklyn, New York City, so she's got it all going on. She's hanging out in her record store with her friends Simon and Charisse, but she has just gone through a breakup, so she's real sad, and so she's going through her top 5 greatest heartbreaks, all the while exploring a new romance with the character played by Jake Lacey. This show does such a great job of taking source material and then spinning it into something fresh and original. High Fidelity is an American romantic comedy television series, based on the 1995 novel High Fidelity by Nick Hornby and the 2000 High Fidelity film. It premiered on the Hulu streaming service on February 2020, and the series was cancelled in August 2020 after 1 season. Number 2, Castle Rock. A psychological horror series set in the Stephen King multiverse. Castle Rock combines the mythological scale and intimate character storytelling of King's best-loved works, weaving an epic saga of darkness and light played out on a few square miles of Maine woodland. Castle Rock is an original suspense/thriller, a first-of-its-kind reimagining that explores the themes and worlds uniting the entire King canon, while brushing up against some of his most iconic and beloved stories.
You have no idea what's happening here, do you?
Castle Rock is an American psychological horror streaming television series, created by Sam Shaw and Dustin Thomason. The first season was released in August 2018, and Hulu canceled the series after 2 seasons. Before we unveil number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1, The Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale is an updated version of the story told in the book of the same name, and it tells the story of a not-so-distant future, where a totalitarian theocracy has overthrown the government of the United States. So most of the United States is now ruled by this very oppressive government. The entire world affected by a plague of extremely low birth rates. Most women can't have children anymore. Lots of men are suspected to be sterile. The women in the US who can have children are rounded up and assigned to the houses of high-ranking members of this new government, where their function is to essentially have babies with these men. This is one of the most powerful shows. It's clearly a fictional story, but it doesn't feel like watching science fiction. And it has fantastic writing, and it looks amazing. If you're going into this, keep in mind, this is not an easy show to watch. I mean, it's super watchable, and you're going to binge watch all seasons of this show, but it can be, and often is, disturbing. The Handmaid's Tale is an American dystopian television series created by Bruce Miller. The first season was released in April 2017, and the series was renewed for a 6th and final season. Well, this is it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and we missed your favorite show. Let us know in the comments.